is Verizon Wireless at the half. Verizon Wireless, we never stop working for you. And now, with our live coverage of the NBA Draft Lottery, here's Ahmad Rashad.
Hello, everybody. We are here in the studio of NBA Entertainment in Secaucus, New Jersey for the 18th annual NBA Draft Lottery. The lottery determines the order of selection. The actual draft will be held June 26th at New York's Madison Square Garden. Now, before we get started, we want to take a look at this year's top prospects. During the pregame show, we mentioned China's Yao Ming. Here are some of the other players who are likely to be selected early in the first round.
He's a big kid who can step out in the court and shoot the ball. He also has a unique ability to block shots. People need size in the NBA.
He's a guy that kind of wills his team to win. Sometimes when you think he can't do this, he always finds a way. He's one of those guys that are just real special. He's got the heart, got the desire, and got the talent.
I think his athleticism is going to be his greatest asset once he gets to the league. He has great tenacity. I was more impressed with his defensive stuff, the way he blocks shots and the way he's around the basket.
He had a terrific second half of the season. Really tough, aggressive kid with his work ethic and the things that he does well on the basketball field. Kids like that are usually effective players in the NBA.
He's very impressive. Plays as hard as anybody you want to see. He's what you call a champion. I think he's used to winning, and he's just what I call a real warrior. And I think he will get a lot of attention in the early part of the draft.
Jay Williams at Duke is cut from the same type of program and mold and character that Shane Battier is, and he loves the shot with the game on the line. So I think he's going to be a very high draft pick, and I think he's going to be a major impact in the NBA.
On to the rules. The lottery involves the 13 teams that did not qualify for the playoffs. The teams draw for the top 3 picks. The lottery is weighted so that the teams with the poorest records have the best chance of securing one of the top 3 picks. The remaining draft picks are based on regular season records. Here are the probabilities of each team winning the lottery, with the Chicago Bulls and Golden State Warriors each having a 22.5% chance of getting the top pick. If Memphis' pick is not in the top 5, their pick will go to Detroit. If Atlanta's pick is not in the top 4, their pick goes to the Clippers. The actual drawing has just been conducted in a separate room where members of the media were present for the very first time. The drawing was done under the supervision of NBA Executive Vice President Joel Litvin, with 14 ping pong balls used to determine the winning combinations. Joining us here today are representatives from 12 of this year's 13 lottery teams. The other team is the Denver Nuggets, who are currently traveling in Europe on a goodwill tour of U.S. military bases. And right now, Nuggets General Manager Kiki Vandeweghe joins us live from Naples, Italy.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Wonderful, Kiki. Now, as you look at this year's prospects, do you think this is a strong draft class?
I absolutely do. You know, this is such a great time of year. Everyone's so full of hope and promise. There's a lot of great draft picks. We're going to have a great time trying to figure this one out.
All right, Kiki, thanks a lot, and good luck to you today.
Thank you.
All right, we now have the first results from the lottery. The NBA has released selections 13 through 4, and here they are. The 13th pick in the draft goes to the Milwaukee Bucks, represented here today by General Manager Ernie Grunfeld. The 12th pick goes to the Los Angeles Clippers, represented by head coach Alvin Gentry. The 11th pick goes to the Washington Wizards, represented by Assistant General Manager Rod Higgins. The 10th pick goes to the Miami Heat, represented by President and General Manager of Basketball Operations Randy Funn. The 9th pick goes to the Phoenix Suns, represented by head coach Frank Johnson. The 8th pick goes to the Atlanta Hawks, represented by Dominique Wilkins, Special Assistant to Vice President. That selection now goes to the Clippers. The 7th pick goes to the New York Knicks, represented by President and General Manager Scott Layden. The 6th pick goes to the Cleveland Cavaliers, represented by minority owner Richard Watson. The 5th pick goes to the Denver Nuggets, represented by general manager Kiki Vandeweghe. That means the Houston Rockets have moved up. The 4th pick goes to the Memphis Grizzlies, represented by president of basketball operations Jerry West. So the lottery has not gone according to form. The top 3 picks will belong to the Houston Rockets, the Chicago Bulls, and the Golden State Warriors. No one here in the studio knows the outcome except Mark Manoff, a partner in the accounting firm of Ernst & Young. He is delivering the 3 sealed envelopes to the stage. Ensuring the integrity of the proceedings is the NBA's Senior Vice President of Security, Horace Baumer. Coming up, we'll be joined by NBA Deputy Commissioner Russ Granick. He will reveal which lucky team gets the top pick in the 2002 NBA Draft. You're watching Verizon Wireless at the half.
All your family wants this spring is a little more time together. Good luck. That's why there's America's Choice National Family Share Plan from Verizon Wireless. Get 2 separate lines for only $55 monthly access and 4,000 total airtime minutes nationwide, all with no roaming or long-distance charges. And get 2 Motorola V120C phones for only $49.99. Perfect for someone special in your family.
Verizon Wireless. We never stop working for you.
Can you hear me now? Good.
NBC Tonight, the show where everything goes wrong with your favorite stars. NBC's funniest outtakes. 8/7 Central tonight.
Jennifer Capriati. At last year's French Open, her stunning comeback continued as she won her 2nd straight Grand Slam. Will she be the toast of Paris again? The French Open, starting June 1st.
The NBA Draft Lottery has come down to 3 teams. The Houston Rockets, represented by a sharp-dressed man, guard Steve Francis. The Chicago Bulls, represented by Executive Vice President of Basketball Operations Jerry Krause. And the Golden State Warriors, represented by General Manager Gary St. Jean. Here now to announce the order of the top 3 picks in this year's draft is NBA Deputy Commissioner Russ Granick.
Thanks, Ahmad. And congratulations to the Rockets, the Bulls, and the Warriors for their good fortune in getting this far. Now let's go to the envelopes and see who the big winner is today. The 3rd pick goes to the Golden State Warriors. The 2nd pick goes to the Chicago Bulls. And that means that the 1st pick in the 2002 NBA Draft goes to the Houston Rockets. Congratulations, Mr. Francis. Brought a lot of luck today.
So it's the Rockets who will have the #1 pick in the draft, and we'll talk to the winner when we come back.
NBC Monday starts with a Fear Factor Tournament of Champions finale. 9 former winners remain. 3 insane challenges. 1 ultimate champion. The best of the best face the worst of the worst. Then, for 20 years, NBC Thursday has been must-see TV.
God help us!
Now see it all in one night. As your favorite stars look back at 20 years of must-see TV.
I'm gonna blank in my shorts.
Fear Factor Tournament of Champions and 20 years must-see TV special. NBC Monday.
America's best-selling luxury SUV now has a stylish limited edition. The Lexus RX 300 Coach Edition with 2 complimentary coach bags, a premium leather-trimmed interior, and bird's eye maple accents. Consider the road properly accessorized. See Lexus of Fort Wayne.
This Sunday, an NBC 75th anniversary event.
I brought you in this world, and I'll take you out.
It's your chance to visit the Huxtables again.
Are you all right?
They took me out.
And see the Cosby cast today.
There are only 4 other Cosby kids on Earth.
People really try to leave this house. They keep getting sucked back in.
The Cosby Show, a look back. Sunday at 9/8 Central on NBC.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right.
Now get $1,000 to $3,000 cash back on new 2002 GMC. See dealer for details. Upgrade to professional grade. See the pros at your Northeast Indiana GMC dealers today.
Linda Jackson, Mary Collins, NBC 33, live at 5 weeknights.
And there is the reaction of Steve Francis of the Rockets as his team wins the top pick in this year's NBA draft. Welcome back. Over the past few days, NBA.com has been conducting a poll asking fans which player do you think will be chosen number 1. And here are the results. The winner was Yao Ming with 53%. Jay Williams came in second with 34%. They were followed by Drew Gooden, Juwan Wagner, and Chris Wilcox. I'm joined now by All-Star guard Steve Francis of the Houston Rockets, the winner of this year's lottery. And first of all, would you have some sort of good luck charm with you or something?
Well, I talked to our GM. You know, I told him I had a nice suit that I was going to wear on TV today so I can, you know, really represent our team well. And I'm just excited that we were able, you know, to pull off the first pick.
You told me that you had a nice suit on, too.
That's the nicest suit. That's right.
So now what areas do you think your team needs some help in?
I know we definitely don't need help at the point guard position. I know that, but, you know, knowing our management and our owners, and, you know, I'm not too sure the way that they're going to go, but, you know, I have a couple people in mind, you know, who I wish that we can get, but, you know, you have to wait till the time comes.
You think you have a little input in who they might draft?
After I got the first pick for them, I should be able to do something.
All right, congratulations to you. Right now, let's review the order of selection for next month's NBA draft. The 13th pick goes to the Milwaukee Bucks. At number 12, it's the Los Angeles Clippers. The 11th pick belongs to the Washington Wizards. With the 10th pick, it's the Miami Heat. The 9th pick goes to the Phoenix Suns. The 8th pick went to the Hawks, which means it now has been sent on to the Clippers. The 7th pick belongs to the New York Knicks. At number 6, it's the Cleveland Cavaliers. The 5th selection goes to the Denver Nuggets. Drafting at number 4, it's the Memphis Grizzlies. And at number 3, it's the Golden State Warriors. The 2nd pick goes to the Chicago Bulls. And the number 1 pick in the 2002 draft goes to the Houston Rockets. That is it from the draft lottery. Right now, let's go back to Hannah, Tom, and Doc Rivers in New York.
All right, Ahmad, pretty exciting stuff. Stevie Franchise, the good luck charm for Houston. Let's see, the last time they got the top pick, they landed Akeem Olajuwon. Well, Carol Dawson was speaking pretty glowingly about Yao Ming. What do you think? Because Jay Williams, I mean, they got some guards.
Yeah, it'd be interesting if you did draft Jason Williams and Steve Francis. Who would want to guard those two guys? That would be difficult.
What would you do, Doc?
I think that's tough. I mean, you look at size, and Yao Ming, though he's from China, you don't know a lot about him. I think it's going to be very difficult for them to pass unless you can sell Stevie Franchise on the 2 spot.
What do you think? Do you think he would be good in that position?
No, I think you have your point guard. You have an all-star point guard. Why mess with him and put him in a 2? Because who knows? We know Stevie Francis is a great NBA player. We think Jay Williams is going to be a great NBA player, but we don't know. Why mess around with your franchise player and ask him to play 2? I don't see that working. Although, you know, the Chinese contingency, whether that be the Shanghai Sharks or the Chinese government, I remember them saying we'd like him to play in New York and Golden State.
Right.
I don't remember Houston popping up. I don't think that we'd love him in Houston. Wouldn't that be wild if both the Chinese players over the NBA were in Dallas and Houston?
Wow,
both in Texas.
We'll see. Yes, ironic,
That'd be crazy.
Right? Well, it's a nice dilemma for Rudy T and company to have, and wow, they land the number 1 pick, and if it hadn't been for Steve Franchise and all his injuries, they may not have even been in the lottery, so they could be a very good team next year. All right, what about the first half? Did finally get a handle on Paul Pierce, the Nets did in the second quarter, and they're playing their game.
I thought it was pace. I thought it was New Jersey's pace. You look at the way the game's being played right now. It's up and down, and that's the way New Jersey wants to play. And I mentioned the fact that What are they going to do with Todd McCullough or Collins when Rodney Rogers is on the outside? Well, I'll tell you what they do. They know they have a mismatch against them on the defensive end. On the offensive end, they're saying, well, if you're out here, we're going to plug it into you. McCullough has 10 points. They're getting a lot of points in the paint. So they're saying, we know you have the advantage. We're going to take advantage of your mismatch on the other end.
Yeah, and I thought pace was key also. I thought offensive rebounds were key also. In the first 4 games, and they played in the regular season, Boston crushed them on the offensive glass. It was Jersey game here. And Jason Kidd, he didn't have the big scoring numbers, but he is dominating this game because he is forcing the action. And there's no one on Boston who can slow him down.
Right, only 4 points by Kidd, but he's getting the rebounds and the assists. And thanks for giving us a big assist today, Doc.
Well, thanks for having me.
It's great to have you here.
Nice seeing you guys.
All right, well, coming up, we're going to send you back across the river to the Meadowlands for the second half between the Celtics and the Nets. The Nets have a 57-49 lead in Game 1 of their Eastern Conference Final Series. Thanks for joining us for Verizon Wireless at the Half.
This has been Verizon Wireless at the Half. Verizon Wireless, we never stop working for you.
Can you hear me now? Good.